And just take a moment to arrive back here before we come to working with the pigeon breath this afternoon. So if this is more comfortable for you to do from a chair or from standing, then now is the time to find that comfortable place. I'm going to move on to my chair. It gives me more space in my ribcage to do this. So remember, if you're sitting on a chair, you'll maybe want a wee cushion to support you or something underneath your feet. So just gently move to a place of transition and comfort. And I'm going to do a couple of demonstrations first. And then we'll break it down a little. I'm also going to turn and do this to the side, just so you can see what's going on with the rest of it. So I'm going to have a quick chat through and then we'll do it together. But I just want to point out a few things with this. So my hands are clasped with my fingers and they're just below my chin. And then I breathe in, expanding my lungs and opening my ribcage, bringing the elbows up. I make sure my shoulders are relaxed. And of course, I've refreshed my core before I started. Then to breathe out, I open my mouth, and this is the bit like the pigeon where you kind of go coo. But as I breathe out, my elbows come back down towards each other and I lengthen through my neck, opening my throat. I'm making sure that I'm keeping the back of my neck long so that I'm not closing it down. So I keep that length, but my gaze comes up a little. And this is the only time that we're breathing out through our mouth. And then I take a breath in here before the next breath out, when I return my head back to that starting position with my gaze in front of me. So, shall we go through the movement first and then add in the breath? So making yourselves comfortable, clasping your fingers together, interlinking your hands and bringing them to underneath your chin. Take a moment just to feel your sit bones if you're sitting in that lovely length that you've created in your spine today. And take a breath in and out just to refresh your core before we start moving. That's lovely. Feel the length in the back of your neck. And then we're going to raise the elbows. It's a bit like opening our wings as we open and expand our rib cage. And then as the elbows come back down, the chin lifts. And we make that shape cooing, like coo, as we lift and lengthen. Now just take a wee moment, just notice how that feels for you and make sure that the back of your neck is nice and long, your shoulders are relaxed. And we pause in this position. And then we bring our head back to center, lowering our gaze, coming back to face the front where we started. Let's add in the breath this time. So we're going to breathe in to open our wings, breathing out through our mouth, cooing. And then we breathe in through our nose and our body stays still. And as we breathe out through the nose, our head faces forward once more. Let's do that again. So just make sure you're comfortable. Take a breath in and out, refreshing your core, ready to breathe in, raising the elbows. Breathing out through the mouth, opening the throat. Breathing in as you pause in this position and breathe out, bringing your gaze forwards. Breathing in, breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and out. Fantastic. Give your hands a little shake, your body a little shake. And then I'm going to invite you to work through it in your own time so that you're finding a rhythm that works for your breath. Because obviously I'm talking and it might be a bit longer or it might be too short for you. So just finding that comfortable position where your hands are clasped under your chin, feel that length. Remember to lightly engage your core. Feel your shoulders relax, that length in your spine. And bring your awareness to your breath. And in your own time, breathing in, opening your wings. Breathing out through the mouth as you lengthen and open the throat. Breathing in and breathing out. And I'm going to continue to flow through, just in case you kind of want to pick up the movements or you lose your rhythm. But really feel that opening in your rib cage, that lengthening as you breathe out. It's kind of like there's 4 stages to this. So like the rest of what we've been doing, you're matching the movement to your breath, focusing on your own rhythm, committing this movement to your muscle memory, to your breathing memory. If you need to take a break at any time, just do so and then begin again in your own time. Keep it nice and gentle, there's nothing forced, and there's no breath retention. So remember and take a pause if you wish. And then completing the breath in your own time. I invite you just to take a moment to just sit, relax, and perhaps flow through the movements in your own mind as if you're visualizing your body flowing through the pigeon breath. Just notice how it feels. Allow the breath to settle and integrate. Committing the movements and the breath to your memory, and I invite you to practice this in your own time. Make it part of yours, supporting your lungs, enabling us to bring calm and a sense of peace through our breath to our lives. Opening your eyes if they're closed. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon.